Hi ladies, I'm here to show you how to make the flowers. I promised a tutorial on them. So this is what they look like. And really you could put anything in the center. I made these for a tag swap, but you could probably put just about anything you wanted in the center of them. I just happened to use the little beads that I had bought. So let's get started. You're gonna need 4 different flower shapes. This is the one that I use. It comes with, and it's called the Flower Layers number 3. And it comes with 3 different size flowers. So I use 2 of the large ones, 2 of the medium ones, 1 of the smallest one, and then for the smallest one in the center, I use this punch. And this is an EK Success punch. I'm sure that you could use any kind of flower, and this will work with any shapes you have or whatever. And I have to say before I get started that this came from Laura from Follow the Paper Trail. She did this tutorial probably in the beginning of December. So that's where I got the whole, really it's pretty much the same as what she does, except for she shapes her petals, and I don't do that because I don't have the patience to wait. So, okay. So like I said, you're going to need 2 of the large ones, 2 of the medium-sized ones, 1 of the smaller ones, and then 1 smaller shape. So those are the ones we're going to use. Let me just zoom in a little bit so you can see better. Okay. You're also going to need water. You're going to need spray starch. I just use the Faultless just because this is what I use for my husband's shirts. And some kind of ink. I'm using the tea dye and a heat gun and glue, and that's pretty much it. So this is how I do mine. I spray each one with water. Okay, easy enough. Take the spray starch. Each one gets a good squirt. And then I just crumble them into a little ball. No rhyme or reason to it. Okay, that's done. Okay, let me get a towel here. Okay, so those are done. They're all crumbled, right? So now you want to dry them. And when you dry them, you're going to see the paper shrink because of the starch on it. So they'll move around a little bit and whatever. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the video, but okay, so it's going to be loud for just a few minutes. Okay, that's about it. Okay, so now you have these little balls of paper, and what you're going to do is carefully open them. You don't need to be super gentle, and don't flatten them out. That's the whole, you want to leave them the way that they're unfolded. So leave the imperfections, leave that like that. Okay. Oops. Okay, so that's what they look like. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your Tim Holtz distressing tool and the ink pad. And all I do is I just swipe over the raised areas. There's no rhyme or reason, but you just want the raised areas to pick up the ink. And that's it. So can you see that? Let's see if you can see it better on this one. So even at the ones that are curled up like that, I just go ahead and just run my tool over it, and it will pick up the ink. So when they're layered together, those are going to actually stand out a little bit more than the rest of the flower. And the last one. Okay, so those are all done. This is the glue that I use. I use this glue for absolutely everything. I love it. So you guys can use whatever you want. You can use your hot glue gun. So you're going to start with obviously one of the larger flowers, and I just put some glue down. And I'm just making sure that the petals don't line up. So you want them to alternate. And you're just going to press in the center just for a second, but not squishing the petals. Okay, it takes just a second. You're going to do that with every one. So then you would take a medium-sized one, press that down in the middle. Okay. Next one. Make sure that your petals don't line up. And you notice, I know somebody's going to say something. You notice that this flower die has a hole in the middle. I think Laura Dennison actually took her die apart and took the center out. They really don't want to alter the die. So I just worked around the fact that it has a hole in it. So that's how I ended up adding this center, the little one in the center, because it just covers the hole. So we're on the last one here. And you're just going to take your little one and you're going to cover up the hole. Press it down for 1 second. And that's it. So these little and they were, I think they're on sale last week. Just one that you liked. And then a tiny little blue in the center. That's it. So if you wanted to, you know, add more ink, or if you wanted to use something else in the center, that works. So this is what they all end up to look like, and they're all different. You can glimmer mist them, you can do whatever. The paper, you know, obviously you can do whatever. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know.